Hello good friends, welcome again to Verified So and into this video. So guys, let me clear the air here, and this video comes as a response to majority of you, the DV2023 winners, and it comes as an advice, a solid advice to the DV2024 prospect winners. So make sure you get everything that I'm about to speak here, because it is regarding the DS260, and the DS260 form has raised a lot of concerns because majority of the DV 2023 winners, as at now, those with the cases below the cutoff numbers, and they are worried why they have not yet received their second notification letters, even if they have very low case numbers. But what is the reason? The reason revolves around the DS260 and the DS260 submission and the DS260 processing. And I want to clear everything right now. So listen carefully and get the advice, and also know the reason as to why you have not yet gotten your second notification letter. The first thing that you should take keen concern is, if you're a DV 2024 prospective winner, remember that it is very important and highly advisable that you fill in your DS260 as early as you can. Let me be more precise. Immediately the results are out and you get selected, fill the form immediately. Take some few days and fill it correctly, and as early as that time. Immediately the results are out and you find out you're selected, start filling in the form DS260 and submit it correctly filled. Don't wait for September or for October or for July or for later dates for you to submit that form. Why am I saying this? Because KCC will always and have always been processing the DS260 as they flow, as they come. Therefore, those who submitted their DS260 in the month of May, regardless of their case number, whether high or low, will be processed first before those who submitted in June. Those who submitted first will get their DS260s processed before those who submitted later, regardless of your case number. And also note this, that all people with higher case numbers than you and submitted their DS260s forms earlier will have their DS260 forms processed and their interviews scheduled before you with the low case number, simply because you submitted your DS260 late. Also, those people who are not yet current and they have very high case numbers but submitted their DS260 forms before you will have their DS260s still processed before yours and put aside to wait for the time they will become current. So you see, if you submitted your DS260 late, even those with very high case numbers but submitted before you will have their DS260s processed and put aside to wait for the time they become current, and therefore KCC will waste a lot of time processing those numbers that are not current rather than processing yours that is current, simply because you submitted it late. important and very important, you submit your DS260 form immediately you realize you are selected after the results are out, as early as the results are out. Even if you as the principal applicant, you have the travel document, the passport, but your derivatives don't have, fill in the DS260, and for your travel information, you put in the details of your passport. But for your derivatives, you can use your national ID as the number in the place of their travel information and submit, so long as you submit the DS260 on time and as early as you can. Why am I saying so? Let me use an example. If you come from a region like, for example, Asia, and your case number is 700, and you become current for the month of October, but you submitted your DS260 form in the month of July. When October comes, you are supposed to have received your second notification letter, and you are supposed to have been scheduled for the interview and gone through your interview. But you have submitted your DS260 form in July, and in the month of October, when your interview is supposed to be scheduled, KCC has not yet reached processing the DS260s submitted in July. So what happens? It means that your DS260 form has not yet been processed, yet your case number is current. Do you expect to get any second notification letter? Definitely not. But in a different scenario, another person from the same region, Asia, and is case number 1000, and submitted his DS260 in the month of May, immediately after he realized that he had been selected. So all the DS260 forms for May have been processed, and therefore this with 1000 and is current for the month of October will receive the second notification letter and attend his interview. But you with the 700 case number and your DS260 has not been processed because you submitted it later, you will not get your second notification letter. And now you'll come asking, my case number is low. Why have I not received my second notification letter? The problem was you submitted it late. I hope I'm very clear. And same case applies to all other regions. So the key point here is you should, as much as possible, immediately you realize that you have been selected, try and start filling in your DS260 and submit it early, so that when your case number becomes current, your DS260 form will have been processed, and therefore you will be scheduled for the interview. I hope I'm very clear, and if so, please like the video and subscribe to the channel and stick to the points, and let's meet in the next video.